Okay, your tail swing should be good, but just watch this corner of it and I'll watch it for you. Straighten out, keep going straight. Okay, you're good. Thanks, you too. If I could learn to drive it, I'd be good. Okay, go all the way to the Dodge and then make the left. I'll be there to watch your front. Give me a second. Okay, you got about 8 feet. Keep coming straight. Oh, you did that like a pro.
Yep, we're gonna bump. That's not bad. We're in Illinois, not Indiana.
Yeah, for sure. So they had some sound breaks up on the fence.
Yeah, they did.
So that was helpful. I did not hear the trucks in the truck stop running their engines all night.
I did not either. And I'm sure they were, because especially refrigeration trucks have to run all the time.
Right.
So I'm sure there were trucks running the whole night, but I sure didn't hear them.
Yeah, I mean, other than the fact that it was like $65 last night with tax.
I think it was a little bit high for what we...
I think it was high for what we got, but I would, if I was coming through there again and needed to stop, I would not hesitate to stop there.
Here's the thing. For one that is like that is like a separate little park, right, that has pull-throughs, I might pay $60. I don't know that I would pay $60 to be next to their gas pumps.
True.
So I think that, and I know we did pay more for our pull-through, so
right,
I don't even know if I'd pay $50 for next to the gas pumps. I mean, they are marketing it as a convenience.
Well, but they also had their own separate laundry room.
Yeah.
So you don't have to use the laundry room with the truck driver. There were...
And I wish I had known that, because I would have thrown laundry in yesterday afternoon, but yeah, I didn't. So you could buy ice right there too, which we missed by 5 minutes, but that's okay. Yeah,
the attendant wasn't quite on station as much as what he or she was supposed to.
Yeah, probably not.
But $3 for wash. They had 40 spots there, and they had as many washers and dryers as what the 200 spot place had the night before.
Well, but here is one thing that I kind of question too. Ada didn't go in the dog park.
Right.
Ada was cleaned up after.
Yep.
Right? Unlike the dog before us that they threw the poop in the fire pit, which don't do that, people. That's nasty. But, I mean, we basically paid $3 for her to breathe the air.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, it was a $3 pet fee on top of everything else. I do have an issue with that.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. I wonder how many people just don't tell them they have a pet with them.
Yeah, well, there certainly was no supervision of it.
Yeah, and I mean, she's not going to go in the dog parks. That's just something that our vet has kind of talked us out of.
Right.
Because a lot of people don't clean up after their dogs. A lot of people don't get their dogs checked, right? So our vet has suggested that we just not do dog parks on this trip, right? To keep her as healthy as we possibly can. Right. So, yeah.
But it had a concrete pad.
Yeah, concrete pad and gravel next to it. So, the fact that I had to drive in the gravel or what would have been the grass to get out of that, right, meant that I wasn't tearing their grass up, and we could have kicked the gravel back into place.
Yeah, I forgot to do that.
Well, to be honest, everybody was doing it. So because of the angle of the pads, right, you really couldn't get into the alleyway to get out nicely, and that's fine. I mean, I really don't. I'm not judging. Okay, I'm not trying to be negative about it. I really thought it was nice. If I'm in the area again and I need a one-nighter, I'll stay.
Yep.
Easy on, easy off the interstate. All pluses, right?
Great breakfast locations nearby. About 12 different coffee shops you can go to. The concrete pad for me, getting up after driving Indiana roads yesterday and having to go retorque the entire suspension. Having that concrete pad was really nice last night because I could get all the rock out of it. I wasn't underneath. That was really nice.
And I was on the Brinkley group this morning, and he had already checked everything last night when we got in because it was so rough we were worried. And one of the other people on the Brinkley group, lost a wet bolt. Somebody else lost their leaf spring on I-70 yesterday, and I'm like, we were going really slow, and at times we were like, "Whoa, are we actually hitting the minimum for the interstate?" But it was so rough. Right. There was no way that we could go faster with this rig. Right. So, I mean, Indiana, get your act together.
Yeah. So I thought, all in all, I would definitely consider another Loves in the future.
I would definitely consider another one. And like I said, I would stay at that one again. The ones that I was more leery of, and we chose not to book at because there's actually a Loves up here that has one. We're only going 2 hours north, so we could have made it to the next RV stop, but it has 4 or 5 back ends right next to the pumps, and I decided we were going to go through with the pull through.
Yeah, I think for me personally, I think those back end next to the pumps are kind of the last resort of it's either that or find a Walmart
or take a trucker's spot, which I don't ever want to do.
Area, right. So I agree with you, but boy, all in all, so not bad. Okay, so we're off to we're going to do our first state park tonight.
Right. I don't know. Is the state fairgrounds a state park? I don't know. But this is actually a state. This is a true state park. Right. There's trails and all kinds of stuff. So Ada and I may get some cool walks in this week.
Yep.
Matt's going to get to go to work.
I'm going to go to work for a couple of days, so we're going to have a little bit of a drive. But so we're kind of excited about it. Little scared about the length, right? We told them it was 45 feet. Water may be a bit of a challenge, but we're going to see. And we brought about 40 gallons of water with us to get us through that, and we're going to get some drinking water today.
Yeah,
because the water's not good, you said.
Yeah, they said the water tastes funny, which a lot of water does. We filter everything in multiple filters,
right? So
I'm not necessarily worried about the water as much, right? But yeah.
And I got the email today that some of our stuff that you ordered last night is already in the Amazon locker.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, another reason to love. Oh, we're not going to Love's this time, but the one thing that I've noticed is most Love's truck stops have Amazon lockers. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
the last couple now that I've been looking for them, they're right at the driver's entrance.
Which makes sense.
Which makes sense, right? The other thing I found, haven't had a chance to try it out yet, but I was looking at eTrailer because yesterday the Indiana roads, no kidding, knocked 2 snap pads off the front. We hit so hard the snap pads came off. So we need to replace those. So I was looking, eTrailer has a sale on them, but it turns out that eTrailer actually has you type in a zip code and they'll give you a partner location that you can ship it to, and some of them are campgrounds, right? They're not quite as convenient as Amazon lockers because you've got to go during business hours, but I typed in our campground and there were 5 or 6 locations within about 10 miles of the zip code of the campground, so that you could have something from eTrailer delivered and held for you, and they'll give you a date range. So that's also kind of cool. So I'm looking forward to trying that out to get those 2 snap pads.
Just in case you didn't think Illinois, these plain states with the wind wasn't bad, our dash cam just went off from the wind hitting the side of this.
Right. So there's a FedEx truck up in front of us, and you can see that he's being pushed around. How bad is it for you in here? Are you feeling it?
I'm feeling the wind. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm finding myself going to the right a lot.
Yeah.
And the avoidance is telling me I'm pulling right. So yes, I am definitely feeling it shifting me and the trailer over towards the right.
Well, we only have. It's only 40 feet. It's only a billboard the size of 45 by 15 feet. So, that's only 500 square footage of frontage at 80-mile-an-hour winds. So,
yeah, really.
Anyway, okay. Well, thanks for watching. We'll update you with when we get into the state park. And I don't think we packed lunch today, but we're only going a couple of hours.
Yeah, it's a 2-hour drive.
And we had a really good breakfast this morning. We went to, if you're in the Normal, Indiana area, Uncle Tom's Pancake Palace or something like that, just south of the other interstate next to the Loves. Little hole in the wall, old restaurant attached to a hotel. I think it's next to the Motel 6 now. Really, really great people, really great food, was very reasonable. So if you're in the area and you go to Loves, go there for breakfast. See you later.
Do you ever wonder if there's a meeting of the minds going on? He came out and met Matt part way, and then I have no idea what's going on. Now the other guy's going up there too. We may have started weirdness. Ever think your husband just made a new bestie? I mean, he's been talking to that man for 15 minutes. The trailer behind us came in, went up, got their stuff, and left. And it probably is already set up. Just saying.
Okay, we're set.
So what's your new bestie's name?
Yeah. Okay, so Lou Monaldi's is the best Chicago deep dish in the region.
Oh, well, we got to have that.
The Tavern is an old-style hotel restaurant in an old building. The Republic is a cool little sports bar with a lot of really, really good food, they said. So
you really did make a new bestie.
I did. And they're very, very nice. And he gave me some hints. And importantly, this is the dump station. Okay. But there's another one up here that you can go to. And
there's one in the back.
And he suggested that we do that one because we're a little
big.
Large.
Okay, can I have the map so I can get you where you need to go? Okay. You probably know where you're going. I do not.
Yep.
I was teasing our friends, saying, yeah, he's made a new bestie. Look at him. You know, she never chews on bones, ever.
Right. Is it good?
Limonades, is that right?
Illuminati's?
Yeah, it's really, really good. I don't know that I know if I can compare it to other Chicago pizzas since I don't know that I've ever had it before. But this is the Chicago. You want to try?
Oh.
Yeah, it's really good with the sausage. And then he also got one that was pepperoni instead of sausage.
That's really good.
They're both good.
Okay. And this is not bad. I mean, considering that in Raleigh we get pizza deep dish Chicago for $50 a pie, and these were $25 to $30, and as one of the original Chicagos, I think this is pretty good.
Yeah. And thank you to the guy at the front gate for suggesting it for us.
Who checked us in, who was really nice.
What was his name?
I don't know.
It was the nice guy at the front gate. That's his name.
Yes.
That's his name.
I've been so many places, I've seen them all with open eyes. Seen islands, open spaces, staring at the sun slowly rise.